started. Okay,
Oh,
session
God.
7.
After the finest of starts.
Hey, we've had a week off. We've had the week off. It's fine.
Hey, everybody, we're not at all going to die.
No, that's all fine. Okay, so, do you all guys remember where you left off? Would help if I shared the map screen.
Yes, we just kidnapped a guy after he tried to mug us for our credits, clearly.
I don't know if it's technically kidnapping if they attack you with an armed group.
Yeah, legality schmegalities. We beat up an
He's
old
just like,
person.
anyhow, who cares?
Yeah, that too.
And now our guy that's actually good at gathering information through intimidation is no longer here.
I can give it a shout. I do have Intimidate, but we'll see how it goes.
You do have intimidate? What's your strength score?
40-something? No, well,
better
it'll be
than mine.
effectively 50-something because I have plus 10 in it.
Oh, nice. Mine's 40, but I don't have the skill, but I get it plus 10, so I get a 30 total.
To be honest with you, with 30 and a 50 between us, we should be fine for beating the living daylights out of the guy until he squeals.
Yeah, and if nothing else, I can threaten him with Medicaid and say that I'll keep him at 1 wound for the rest of his life.
Which, you know,
I like that plan.
rest of his life being however long you decide.
Yeah, very
Rest of
short
his life
period of
being
time.
however long I decide, yes.
Okay. Alright, so you're currently in orbit of footfall. I'll say you've returned to your ship. You've got your hands on the Gellerfield.
And the Gellerfield on their ship.
Yep, and you've installed the Gellerfield. You've recruited the crew.
We're not dead.
Recruited.
No, I'm just saying we're not dead too, which is always nice.
Yeah. You actually survived the combat. Only one of you got shot.
And it was before
Yeah, but so you didn't get shot. You just got frozen with horrible psychic powers.
Yeah, and I already fixed that up.
Yep. So, what's your next move?
Torturing the bejesus out of that psyker.
Oh dear. It's not going to be a good day for him, is it?
No.
No.
That's
It's not going to be the rest of his life is going to be all pain all the time unless he answers our questions very quickly.
And then it's just going to be pain for a shorter period of time.
No, then it's going to be the pain of the vacuum, I think. We're going to give him a long walk out of a short airlock.
Oh, different kind of pain. Okay, yeah, no, that works.
Right. So, you got him locked up in a little cell. And you bring him out and... Yep, he's kind of a blind guy with...
Do we have him under psychic inhibitions?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how the Imperium actually works, that, to be honest.
Well, they have to have some way of getting them through there with a bunch of psychers on a black ship, so...
Yeah, but you're not a black ship, so...
Yeah, they'd probably have navigators and whatnot who can do that sort of thing.
Yeah. I'll say that,
And-
well, Lord Windy, Sebastian's knocking around. Suppressing, reason he's not saying anything at the moment is he's using all his psychic powers to suppress the astropath powers.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Alright, so he's kind of like, he looks up at you with his, empty eye sockets and, looks at each one of you individually. So, you've come for me then?
Yes. My, I smile.
Alright, Vlad.
Yeah, shark smile, of course.
Well, considering that this is the AdMech smiling here, the Explorator smiling.
Creepy cyborgs.
It probably looks more like Jaws than anything else.
Robot Jaws.
Pretty much, yeah.
Jaws from the from James Bond, sorry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, right.
Oh, that Jaws. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Lots of metal, yeah. I'm kind of interested in seeing what makes you a psyker.
That would be my brain.
Yes, which is implying that I want to remove that thing.
It's not like you're going to be using it shortly anyway. When we're done with you.
There's not much I can really do to stop you, is there? You're suppressing my powers, and I'm alone on board what I'm assuming is your vessel. So my hopes aren't really that high. About the best I can hope for is maybe quick death or, actually bartering somewhere out of my life. Which
Well, you might be able to barter for your life, yeah? What do you think, Ash?
Sorry, run that by me again.
As you can see, our captain's not really paying attention to this because you're so far below his attention.
Huh? What?
Honestly, I thought the plan was to just vet this guy, but if you guys think that we can get information from him, this is all Esh being. This is all in character, by the way. I'm not. I don't know. Honestly, I think my officers can make their call on this one.
Esh goes back to his crossword.
He goes back to his alcohol. Get it right.
That's right, lads. Tortured. Oh, I don't know. Well, it's fine, lads.
Just do something while I'm. Yeah, I've got to finish this one. 13 down.
Warhammer 40k, more like Warhammer 24.
Ow.
Get out.
I really, really hate you.
As you can see, we are going to pun you to death.
Oh, good lord, this is going to take some time, isn't it? He puts his hands into his head.
That's half
Anyway,
fun.
How's
these
his
days.
hands? How are his hands free?
I was going to say, we're not letting him have free hands. He's a psycho.
Okay.
Suppressed
He
or
bows
not.
his head, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
let them have that until we put the staples in.
Yeah.
what kind of information does he have that might?
Well,
Well, the first thing we should figure out is who sent him.
I was contracted from a distance. I'm assuming whoever contracted me wasn't using real names.
Did you name?
Yeah, Bacillus. He called himself Bacillus.
Sounds familiar, I think. Or do we actually know that? Sorry, this is me being forgetful from 2 weeks ago.
No, it's not a name you've heard of. I can give you more of a description, though. Astropathic kind of transmissions aren't all words. They're more, pictures, images, stuff like that. So I can
Transferal of ideas, as far as I understand it. Yes.
transfer of ideas. So the gentleman was obviously a captain of status, and he basically goes on to describe someone who looks a bit like that.
Well,
what a
wouldn't
surprise.
we know?
Well, we could see if there's any way we can leave him for the black ships to get him rather than, execute him if...
Well, executing him would be the easy way out, but Sebastian was looking for more people in his fire, wasn't he?
That's a horrible form of torture indeed.
Honestly, I'm thinking just leave him someplace on one of the, like Bastion or someplace.
Or feed
Well,
them
we
to the
could-
rat cool. I'm pretty sure we haven't fed them anything since we took them on board. They probably need something.
Well, the back are on the other ship, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
back on the other ship.
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're at Solace and Carmine.
Where's the cheap, easy torture option from a random alien you never heard of? Need it.
So what now?
Because-
That is all I know. Outside to kill you by this gentleman.
So, what were you intending to do with Esh?
I've just literally just kill him. That was my only orders. You lot weren't deemed important. The target was Ash, the captain. Sorry, and yeah, once he was dead, my employer did not care what happened.
He's a real
Well-
charmer, isn't he?
My ego is sufficiently bruised, and I'm told being in the vacuum of space leaves a lot of bruises. So,
Don't space me. Whatever you do, don't space me.
I don't think we'll space you right away. I mean, we've got a couple of things to do here first. I mean, AdMech over here needs a couple of experiments doing, but, well, I'm sure we'll come around to it eventually. Now, you say this Basilius contacted you remotely. How, then, were you expecting to ever get paid? I mean, did he give you the money in advance? Did he say you would meet you at a certain location to receive the payment?
No, but he has contacts here.
Then who are they?
Hmm?
Then who are they?
I don't know. You know how these things work. He'll have his operatives who'll only step forward once I finish the job.
Very well. Any other ideas of bright questions, guys? Because I've got none.
I can't see much else we're going to get from him.
He's not gonna be the only killer that gets sent our way. So I guess just
Yep.
tie this off and keep going for now.
Yep.
Just mark it as another thing we have to worry about is the fact that this is probably not going to be the only time. Oh, speaking of, first thing that Esh does back on the ship out, before or after this is there's a new policy for that little platoon of ours, which is if we're a planet side or station side or whatever, they're on full readiness in the teleportarium just in case. That's not
In the inevitable circumstance, yeah.
Yeah. Let's not have to call it in, and they're off on the other side playing cards or something.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that can be simply easily arranged.
Huh?
Yeah, because the last thing we need is a bunch of idiots playing Tarot on our dime.
Right, so what are you going to do with your prisoner then? Obviously
Well, we could just space him.
Yep. Or just shoot
That'd be
him.
a perfectly good waste of a psyker.
Wait, is
Yeah,
he?
that's-
I mean, the absolute assumption here is that this guy is unsanctioned, right?
He's got his eyes burned out, which kind of...
Oh,
Yeah, he's
right.
an astropath. That means he's pretty
Right.
sanctioned.
Damn.
Let's drop him off here or something. Or put him in Sebastian's choir.
I'd say
Let's-
drop him off.
Let's teleport him to the bottom of the sea.
Footfall is a bunch of stations.
I don't see your
But-
point. Let's
would it-
find a sea and put him at the bottom of it.
Some noble finds a body 5 months later.
Like, who the hell's been swimming in a hive city? Maniacs. These youngins today with their psycherism. Psycherism? Sorry, that's not a word.
It is now.
Secularism.
Right. So you're just
As
going to
you
keep
can
him in
tell, we
mind.
are all horrible, horrible people.
And you notice this only now.
No.
Anyway, yeah, I think the plan is, unless anyone's come up with any bright ideas, we are just probably going to keep him in and feed him to whatever horrible local whatever horrible local monster we find.
We could all
Keep him
alive
teleport
for
him
now.
down to one of the war worlds. Use him as a
We could-
mercenary.
We could even use him. We could use. Well, we want him as an astropath on our colony, or I guess
I-
we
I-
he's still working for.
He
Mustache
obviously
man.
doesn't really have much loyalty to the guy, but
Oh,
that
True.
doesn't speak highly of his loyalty to us either.
Well, there's the thing. He's going to be
But-
completely disloyal to everybody, us included.
Yeah.
So keep him alive for now. Keep him contained. We'll see if anything pops up where he might be.
Useful.
Yeah. Even if it's not just put a las round in the back of his head and then teleport him onto an enemy ship just to tell him, hey, look, we found this. You lost it because we found it.
Yeah, let's attach a bomb to the guy and then teleport him into a ship. Yes, that works perfectly.
Yep.
I could see no failings with that plan at all.
The thing is, it only goes off if you die. So, kill them all. Good luck.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Slightly creepy and twisted plan, but it's the 40k verse. It works.
Sure. So we'll keep him alive, and we'll just put him in Sebastian's choir, which is punishment enough for any man.
Pretty much, yeah.
Poor
That's
man.
Well, he
Especially
was.
since
He's
there's
not-
some rat wolves in the choir.
Oh, God.
Hey,
You'd
he
think
was after a way
would
to
be-
survive.
would really sing, would you? But apparently not, yeah.
Well, it's better than leaving him in the custody of trust for all eternity.
Point.
I would rather be space.
Go.
Yeah, spacing is always
Ruining his feelings, I'm sure.
Yeah, the fact you're having this little conversation while he's around.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way we do things.
Let's just put him in the.
Well, hey, at least we're being open with him. We're not just signing his fate where he can't see. Oh, the horrible things that could happen to him.
Or
Yes.
things that will happen to him. Priorities.
So what's he looking like? What's-
He's looking worried, but
So, what do you think would be a good idea?
I think he's just worked out we're all completely mad, which is probably why he's so worried.
he's looking worried, but not in the you know, how am I going to save myself? It's more in the how they actually get to kill me. Like,
Well, at least we're being open with him rather than opening him. Let's just go ahead and put him in the choir and be done with it.
I still say that the bomb idea would be a good one.
No.
I'm just saying, keep him contained for now. Decide later. That would be a.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
his vote.
well, if we put him in a room with a bunch of other astropaths, it's pretty contained.
They'll be able to control them.
As
Yep,
contained as
and-
could be, certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan for now, at least. And he gets to have the sterling company of Sebastian and his imaginary friends.
right.
I can just imagine the kill me look flashing across his face.
He has only met Sebastian like professionally, so he doesn't know what's going to happen.
I'd imagine talking
Yeah.
to imaginary friends might be a shoe-in, though.
Yeah, but he's,
Yeah. The only time he's met Sebastian is when Sebastian hit him around the head with the shock stuff.
yeah,
Again, good positive first impressions.
power armor. Again, big after pass in power armor hits him on the head with a stock shaft.
Just remember, Sebastian shows up to the choir in power armor every damn time now.
He doesn't leave the power armor. He spends so long looking for it. He just lives in it.
Yeah, it's become a part of him now, basically. Oh, wait, hang on. That way madness lies. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Madness and bad fan fiction.
Please don't.
Ugh.
Don't bring fan fiction into this.
Seriously.
It's bad enough already.
Point.
Right.
Anyway, sorry. Derail aside.
Okay.
So
you-
we're working on something like a colony?
Yep.
Yeah. We have a ship, a transport ship, more importantly. It's a shame there's no hive word, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
good
can
enough.
find a few thousand people here. It's this is like the main space for colonists. So there's always going to be loads of people hanging around wanting to go off and start a new life on a new world.
Undesirables, as one might say.
Well, no, not just undesirables, but everyone's. There's always
Let's get a good amount of technical people, good farming. It's not going to be a full-on forge world for a long, long time, so let's get it as a pretty much a stable basis for a colony. That
Yeah.
way we don't have to keep shunting food there and stuff.
Yeah.
That's-
How many people are you looking for? Roughly.
Well, for a starting colony, it would be at least... How much could a hab module actually hold?
But the
The actual hub module just forms like a base, so it can,
Yeah,
it can only hold about 50 people, but it's like a hub of communication.
Okay, so it's a hub of communication. It's got we've got a good one, so it's actually going to have weapons and stuff like that.
Good.
So they're going to have to build their own... Do we have any... Could we probably buy some prefabricated houses?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
We should probably do that, so that we at least have a starting.
Yep.
The first one would be just a bunkhouse or a barracks, perhaps. Something that can hold a bunch of people at once, and then they can build their own damn houses.
Yeah, I'm not
Yep.
going to make you make a profit factor roll for that, because that's kind of, stuff you'll find fairly easily.
Yeah.
When you're recruiting your colonists, you can... You've got, how many cargo holds did I give you on that ship?
don't
Like
know.
Did we
you?
see it?
2. Main 1, apparently.
Oh, yep, just main
One?
cargo hold.
Yeah. Not a big transport, but, I'd say you'd be able to fit a few, about 5,000-10,000 people in there.
Which should be more than good enough, hopefully.
Yep.
Along with all the stuff they need to survive on the colony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'll say the colony base it's not just the colony base, it's all the, like 4,000 chainsaws and stuff like that. So,
Yep.
Okay. So, you load up, your someone want to make me I think what's the best one for this? A charm test to see roughly how good a bunch of colonists you get.
That will probably be me. 1 sec.
I'm not
Yeah.
fellowship at all.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, 17 is my charm. I'm not charming.
Yeah, I could make a charm check, but it wouldn't be terribly efficient.
Intimidate is not the same when you're trying to get good people to join your colony.
Yeah, my charm is.
Yeah, it sends the wrong message.
My charm is 2. So, give me a sec. Just very quickly pulling up. I had a sheet up with all the bonuses I had. 1 sec. What was it? What was it? Trunk 1. Here we go.
Can you hover over yourself?
It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
No, you
No.
can't
I mean,
can't
no.
have it yourself.
No. I know that. I'm
Wow.
saying in a sort of in a humorous fashion. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to try and figure out if anything I've got applies to charm beyond just the unmodified roll. Nope. Okay, fair
So
enough.
we're not detracting any nobility or anything like that.
No, hell no.
No.
So I don't think that our
Ooh,
nice warrant of
But-
trade do anything.
I was just about to ask about that. Would it be possible to, when you're hiring, advertise the fact that we are a especially notable group of rogue traders for the?
That would be the type of thing that colonists would look for.
Okay, so that's 72. Okay. Worst comes to worst, even if I have to use a fate, chances are good this is going to work.
Yeah, if we get here.
Ooh!
Oh,
So
yeah,
since we got so many successes,
Yeah.
do we get
Yeah,
any better colonists?
so yeah, my score was 72, so that's what, six
Six.
or 6 successes.
5 or 6, yeah.
I'm going to say that's the best quality colonist.
Sweet.
Nice.
Although I'm not sure if quality applies to colonists, but
Well, you just make sort of a mental note that the colonists that we've attracted are particularly, we're not really attracting essentially space hobos. We're attracting, people who probably know what they're doing, but just wanted a
these
new
are
place.
people who have the skills you need. These are lumberjacks, farmers, engineers,
Yeah.
good number of doctors, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last thing that we're gonna need is to, once we get the colony actually set up, we're gonna have to get some troops on there. We're gonna have to attract the admech.
Yep.
Well, that's
Yes,
is that
good point.
a first run sort of thing, or is that going to be something we want to do next?
Well, we will want
After
to
we set
have
up.
defenders. We will want to have defense. So perhaps hiring a few troops and having them stay there.
Oh, yep.
Right.
Yeah.
If I remember right, you gave us a location, but I don't remember exactly how we came about that location.
It was in our books.
It was in our
Yeah,
books,
in the
right?
librarium.
Yeah, you
Right.
whatever
Okay.
it is.
Perfect. Well, provided that nobody else is aware of that, we can. We could do it sort of a two-way thing where we could, if we go to the war world to set up the contracts, we could also request security from the people that we're essentially selling guns to. I mean, I don't know if this makes a lot of sense, but we're like, oh, hello, Generalissimo, we're selling you, we're essentially selling you enough guns and bombs to bankroll your little war. Could we have a couple of platoons to ensure that this trade goes on? We have security concerns of our own. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there.
No, it could well work, actually. It's a decent argument.
It's arguable, but I'd say that difficult, if anything.
Well, we might want, because they'd want manpower as well as troops. 'Cause-
No.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah.
So yeah, I reckon. Or what do we want to grab? I don't know, a couple of hundred troops.
If we can, yeah.
Yeah, if we can get. I forgot what sort of numbers. So
Alternatively, since again assuming that not a lot of other people know about this world, it's not going to have a lot of movement around it until our deals are set up. So security isn't super critical to begin with. And what we could do is, instead of looking for a large number of troops to defend it, we could look instead for instructors, and then bring in, because we were already discussing the whole idea of setting up mercenaries based in the world as well that we could then rent out, right?
Yes.
So instead of just going out and buying, I don't know, 500, IDF or whatever, you know what I mean, like what are these guys called? Planetary Defense
PDF?
Force. Yeah, PDF. Yeah. Level guys. We could just go out, get the recruiters, start working on making our Merc Corps, which would essentially double as a defense force, and always keep a portion of it on planet side.
That actually sounds
Yeah.
pretty good.
Again,
Yeah.
I am assuming one thing here. I am assuming that the planet isn't well known, that we're essentially setting up on a new, and we'll see that when we get there. But if we're the only ones who know about it, until somebody stumbles across it, of course, we've got some breathing space to set things up. So we don't necessarily have to go buy a platoon. We can make our own, or whatever.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like a
I
plan.
was just, yeah, that works. So, do we want to just get some las guns or something then, so that they've got something? Because I'm just thinking the first wave of colonists might have to put
Well,
down some
prevent
things
from
while
the,
we're not there.
Defend themselves from the fauna.
Actually, this is my
Yeah.
question. This would be a question to Gray. Could we assume that the colonists have, in terms of like the most basic of, like I'm not saying manufacturing tools, because that's something we have to get, but would they have basic, like, hunting and defense? And I'm not saying.
They'll have stubs
Yeah.
and workshops to build stuff.
Yeah, I'm not saying obviously they won't have lasers, but in terms of like, if we can assume that again, once we get there, we'll see what the state of the planet is. But
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about absolutely everything for the start, at least.
No, everyone will have their own little guns. They'll bring their own equipment to keep them going. I mean, you've got enough guys here who know what they're doing. Proper pioneers.
So we could just
Yeah, that was the advantage of the getting the good guys as opposed to having to shop around for space hobos.
Should we, So, anything else that we need for the colony? We've got HAB units, we've got the core, we got
Got
the people.
We've got guns for the people.
Racers.
So,
Ricers.
Did you say?
Gotta
What
have
was there?
something
I generally heard braces, and I'm thinking, what the hell?
No, racers. Gotta have something for the youth to do on Friday nights.
Yeah, they're gonna be busy surviving.
yeah. So should we go? Do we want to swing by Solace and Carmine and pick up our other ship with
You always want to
Yeah.
swing by Solace and Carmine.
slaves?
Well, you have got a good number of people on those ships, so
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
that might help you a bit, yeah?
yeah. Well, you
Yeah, getting what manpower we can probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. So swing by there, pick up the other ship, and leave it in orbit. It can be sort of starting orbital base sort of thing, and
Yeah.
okay.